Hi guys, welcome to the Market Code Breakers. My name is Leon, where I break down one asset for you every single day, giving you the key levels and the key ranges that you need to pay attention to going into tomorrow's session. So, the last time I made a video was actually Sunday, and I've been a little bit ill, so I've not made any videos. I've been a little bit ill, so I've just thought I'd take a step back from it. While I wanted to recover, my chest has been bad. It's getting better, but it doesn't feel great. Anyway, so I wanted to break down what the Nasdaq has done since I last made that video, because there was a few things that I talked about, and in that video I give you a key level, and I said this level is going to be key, and I didn't give it you as a range like I normally do. I was like, this level, just mark off this level. Now it did take Monday, and then I think Tuesday was the day where it came back to it. Yesterday it came back to that level, give the perfect reaction. I'll explain to you how it happened, but like I said, if it gets to this is probably, you'd get a confirmation at this point that price is going to go up. That's what I said to you in that video. That's exactly what happened on Tuesday. So I'm going to break down what I said to you, the levels that I gave you, and show you the trade opportunities that arose from what I said. So let's get into it, guys. So here we can have the Nasdaq. Here we've had some Nvidia earnings. This is another thing that I also want to highlight with these ranges, guys. As you can see, like precision, even on news events, precision. It's like there's no different. They just use news to make the markets move quicker from point A to point B. But the point A to point B are always predetermined, so you never have to worry about that when you're using these levels and these ranges. So just let me just make this a little bit better, a little bit clearer for you guys. So when we was after the Friday session, and I marked off a few of these ranges, and I got you to mark off this orange range, and I got you to mark off this blue range. Wasn't on my charts at that time. This is something that it was an old range that I re-added. I did mention in that video that there was other ranges in this area that I've actually deleted off the charts. That was one of them that I've re-put back on, just because I wanted to see how price was behaving inside of this region. And it was very key, because I'll show you what happened in this time when it came back down to it. So in that session, I was talking about this orange range potentially coming into play. These are two new ranges. Let me just get rid of these, because we don't need to look at these for the purpose of this explanation. So this is how my charts was looking on the Sunday when I give you the levels. And I said to you, we want confirmation that this is the low. And it didn't happen until Tuesday, right at... Was it just before market open? Tuesday. Yeah, it was just before market open. And they gave the perfect confirmation. Now, this blue range that they reacted from, you wouldn't have been aware of this, but it was very key, because when they broke into it, they were sort of signaling around it with these reactions near the highs of it. So they were signaling that they want this range. So in order for price to stabilize itself and go up, they would need to complete the business. As I keep saying to you about these ranges, they need to finish the business before they head off in a proper direction, okay? And that's what they did when they came into this region. Now, this is on the 1 minute chart, guys. This was the level that I got you to mark off. Now, price broke down to that region on the Tuesday, and price broke above it, retraced to it. This was your confirmation. This little wick touch here was your confirmation. Price could only go up from there. And it absolutely ripped up, guys. If anyone had taken that trade based on that information that I gave you, then you would have been... Like, this was just all in the Tuesday session, the New York session. At its high point here, 1,500 ticks. Like, from the level that I gave to you. Now, it's quite... If you look at it on a higher time frame, you'd see, okay, right, well, it kind of makes sense, you know, what you'd call it a double bottom. You'd sort of look at it from that perspective. But this gives you the real context of what was going on in that region. They actually rejected this range, this lower down range. This wick touch was a rejection of that lower range. At this point here, they've confirmed it. This was them then confirming that they don't want to play those lower ranges. That was your confirmation. Price can only go up. So we're now in this region now where we've got a few things going on. We've just had Nvidia earnings that has just sent the market tumbling and back up again, and a little bit menacing how it looked. But I'll just show it you from a different perspective with these newer ranges. And it was nothing but just look. It played this range. It cleared this, broke to the. Sorry, I'm not making any sense. To this midpoint, back up to this midpoint, then a rejection of this orange midpoint, back down to it. So they broke free of it. They've retraced to it. They've confirmed that they don't want it. They've gone up back up into this red range. What I'm kind of expecting here would be a bounce from this low at the very least. Maybe we get that in Asia, or we might get Asia confirming that they also don't want this orange range. So a couple of key ranges that I'm going to give to you guys to pay attention to going into the Asia session. Obviously this orange range, because by the looks of it, this could also be key that they might want to complete this orange range as a final confirmation, just the same way that they did with this blue range down below. So just pay attention to this orange range. I'm going to give it you again. I don't know if I give it to you previously, but I'm going to give it to you now anyway. So you want to mark this off at 20,648.25 to 20,580.50, and you want to get your Fibonacci tool, like I show you in every video, 0.5 and 1 selected, extend lines right, and make sure your background is highlighted. I always change the colors of different ranges to different colors, so just make sure that you do that. I do it in this region, so I click each box. If I want it to be a red range, I'll just make sure all these boxes are highlighted red. The next one up I'll do is blue, and you get the picture. So that when price is in a particular range and you can see how it's behaving, it's vital that you can see it properly. So in order to be able to see it properly, it's better that you change the colors. So I'm sorry, I know I'm speaking really quickly. I'm just trying to get a lot of information out to you guys. So the first range that I've just got you to mark off is that orange range. That's going to be key. This red range is most definitely key. This has been completed today, but we're back at the lows of it. Potentially, we might get a confirmation from the lows. We might come up to the midpoint, back down confirmation to the lows, and we might start to make the climb higher. So I'm going to give you this red range as well. This is 20,813.75 to 20,674.50. Those are the two ranges that I'm just going to give you for the Nasdaq, because those you will get a lot of information from working with those two ranges. As I say all the time, you know, if price is going to make its way up and you want to see price climbing up, then you'd expect to see it break free from this red range, come back down to it and confirm that they're finally done with it, the same way that they do in all sorts of different other scenarios. They do it all of the time, guys. That's the type of thing that you're looking for. Same again, if they come back into this orange range and they're breaking free of it, you'd expect to see them. The retrace might only be very small. It might only be like this, and then it might go up. But the retrace could also be very big. So it all depends. If you want to see them retrace, confirming that they no longer want that range. They've sort of done it here. So that could be the signal that this orange range is never going to come into play again. Maybe we get another confirmation in Asia. So just pay close attention to it, guys. Now, the next asset that I want to break down for you was, I just wanted to review really oil and just see how oil is holding up in relation to these ranges. So I haven't been giving you any information for since Sunday, and I did give you a few levels and a few ranges. Was it Sunday I gave you levels on oil? Anyway, maybe not. There is new levels and ranges in this area, so I haven't really done any preparation. So I'm not going to put those on. But I just wanted to quickly see where oil is at. Look, I'd have to really put my work in. So I'm just going to concentrate on the Nasdaq, guys. Forgive me. I'm literally just going to concentrate on the Nasdaq. Just give you the key levels for the Nasdaq and review what has happened. So yeah, based on that level, that range that I give you, that level that I gave you, you would have had the perfect confirmation entry. Price dips below it, comes back above it, retraces to it, boom, shifts out. And that was yesterday, and that would have been the trade of the day. Had anyone taken that trade, damn, you would have been handsomely rewarded. Trying to figure out what else I can see, make it. Oh yeah, okay. So today, again, I took trades in here, and I took this short, and it was based on. Do you know how I spoke to you? I spoke in a previous video, and I was talking about price being in up here, and this is what I expected them to come back to, and we have it here on this day. So this is Asia, this is London, this is New York. All saying the midpoint of this green range, we don't want it. We want to shift down. They got more confirmation the day after. So once I seen in this region here today, and I saw that we had all three sessions, Asia, London, New York, slightly before New York, all confirming with this midpoint that they don't want to play in this higher range. This is a signal of things to come, guys. Price is going to go up if they're going to finish the business. Okay, what I would be expecting to see before that happens is price to break down. That's exactly what we've got. Now we're starting to see rejections of lower ranges. This could be key, but I'd be very careful because they spent a lot of time in this blue range down below, and I haven't seen them yet fully confirm it and not go back into it. When they confirm they don't want it, they won't go back into it. And when it looks like they're confirming that they don't want it, they've gone back into it. So I'm not convinced yet that price is done with this down move, yeah? There might be one more chance for these guys to load up the longs in this area. Could be in this blue range, could be on completion of this blue range, price shifts up. So pay attention to this blue range as well, guys. 20,587.50 and 20,501.50. I'm sorry I'm not back in the flow of making videos. I've had a few days off. So I'll get back with it tomorrow, guys. I'll give you a proper update. I think on tomorrow's video, I might concentrate on the S&P. I'll give you some key levels to take forward on the S&P going into Thursday's session. Tomorrow night, my video might be a little bit late. My video might be a little bit late tomorrow, guys. If it doesn't come until the morning, don't worry. It will come before the New York session. I will update you before the New York session. So you've got the levels going into tomorrow's session. That will take you through Asia and London and New York. And I will update you then for the day after. But the video might come late. You might not get the video to before New York. But most of you do your trading in New York anyway. So it should be okay for you. I'll give you accurate levels to pay attention to in that session. Right. That's everything for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you see and you like and you find use out of these ranges, this is the best way to analyze the market, guys, because these give you the most accurate. I mean, just look how many times prices change direction at one of these levels, give you perfect wick touches and rejections and all the good stuff. The things that the market should be, this is what this gives you, because this is what the market is. Okay, everything that you learn that's not to do with these levels, it's noise, guys. It's just noise. These levels of everything, these tell you everything. They give you accurate entries. They tell you what the move's going to be. How they tell you the best places to get in on that move. Everything that you need to know. These tell you that. So yeah, that's everything for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.